Hey, I squeezed out. Hey, give it about 4 more days. Hey, welcome back to class culture. Welcome to Oddities and Curiosities. Yes, we are going to talk about numerology. This is the second episode of Vlogtober, whatever you want to call it. I just call it Halloween. But yeah, I was told by somebody, go ahead and put that in there. That way you'll get in the algorithms. Thank you so much for joining me again. Now, all of these videos are for you to use, to be inspired by, to do research on how to survive every Halloween season. So welcome back, Hearts of Gold. I enjoy this. I'm going to turn my my fan off. I was told, and shout out to the future and beyond, that in real time, StreamYard is having hiccups. So I said to myself, let me hit live right now. I was going to put it off. I said, no, ma'am. And I'm going to record. I know I'm a couple of days behind, but I know you forgive me, Hearts of Gold. You know I join my weekends. My weekends are mine. So I said this can wait. Plus, I wanted a couple of videos in between each one, so they're not butted up. That keeps me on the grind. And for the rest of this month, we're just going to have fun and focus. If you're new here, please subscribe, like, and share. Please hit all the reminder buttons on the upcoming shows, because no matter what's happening in Gigi Darling's life, you will always be notified when I hit that live button. Please, if you are a content creator that wants to network, just let me know. I'll subscribe to you. You'll subscribe to me, and we can share each other's videos. Hashtag 1000 for all the content creators that are working on their 1,000. Hashtag 2,000. Hashtag 3,000. I'm working on my 3,000. I have lots of things on my channel. So all you have to do is stick to the playlists that you like and that you're used to. And if I'm live, read the title. I don't do subliminals. I tell you exactly what I'm up to in a video. So I appreciate that our family is broad. We are vast and diverse. A shout out to the internationals as well. And that's how I like to rock and roll over here in class culture. Thank you so much with my old nasty Lauren Bacall swag I got going on with this throat. I don't have to work outside for another 2 days, but it's coming, and I know after that we'll be done. It's so weird because at night it's cold, so when we're talking and doing all our stuff, but during the day it's hot. Like when I'm finished talking to you guys, I'll probably go live and I'll go enjoy the afternoon in San Francisco, right? And trust me, I'm hydrating. I'm drinking tea with lemon and all of that. I was so mad yesterday in real time. I went to Jamba Juice right at 4. I went to grab the door and oh, I knew I should have walked in here 5 minutes ago. But yeah, I didn't have my Sunday smoothie, so I feel robbed. So I'm going to have to go get it today. Yes, so welcome. I hope you're having a good Monday, a good October. It is Halloween season. I celebrate the holiday all month long. So this is going to help you understand more things and why these are, let's just say, topics when it comes to everything Halloween. I'm sorry, I can't squeeze Halloween in one day. No, ma'am. So this is something I do every year. So I'm super excited to make it a part of the channel. Numerology. Are you into it? Do you know what it means? Is it something that will interest you? Well, maybe after this show, it will. I like to introduce things to people who have never considered even discussing a topic. Sometimes people don't think it's a topic, and then boom, it opens your mind wide open, and you find yourself at the library standing next to Gigi Darling, fighting over that book about numerology because you got there before me. Shoot. You know what I mean? So this is maybe something that people might be interested in studying. Even if you don't have a physical hobby where you go and buy things and you tinker, 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 make the library your hobby and read books and learn about stuff. You have to keep those brain gray matters churning and churning and churning. You can't say, oh, I went to high school 40 years ago and I'm smart. No, ma'am. No, sir. Yeah, I like being around people who are curious and who are motivated and who are interested and who are intrigued. Don't we all watch crazy cuckoo movies during this time of year? Because why? It's Halloween. Well, how about you also sit back, relax, watch all of my Vlogmas and or Vlogtober videos to talk about each and every season. This is my goal, Hearts of Gold. Last year, December, Vlogmas, done. This year, um, Vlogtober, done. In January, I'm going to pick another holiday. And then one day, all 12 months will have a playlist dedicated to something similar or that season or that holiday. So that's a goal of mine. There you go. Now you know. I'm thinking about Easter. So we got Vlogmas in the books. We're gonna have not gonna everything. We're gonna have Vlogtober in the books. Now we're gonna do Easter. I don't know what they're calling it. I'm gonna make sure that Christmas is in the title with Vlogmas. I need to go back and scrub some of that. I'm gonna make sure Halloween is in the title for Vlogtober, and then I'm gonna make sure Easter's in the title for whatever they call it. I enjoy holiday and celebration. What's going to follow this? Let me get my piece of paper. I forgot to bring it over here. It's not a spoiler alert because I'm going to record it right after this. Letters. So we did runes, number 1, numbers, number 2, letters, number 3. All of these elements are used in casting spells, keeping track of stories. Numbers are either favorite or wicked or evil, things like that. So numbers are important. So let's talk about numerology. And I hope this kickstarts your interest and you take it further. Okay. We're going to talk about numerology, the purpose of numerology, Kemetic, numerological. Y'all know my tongue is all over the place. Numerology chart, Kemetic number system, Kemetic numerology chart, Kemetic number system. I'm teaching myself French, and sometimes I'm all over the place. I found myself saying bonjour the other day because that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start replacing. Remember, I told you guys I'm going to pick a whole year in the future. Will I just speak French? Now, give me a break. I'm going to speak English to the people that only speak English. But when I go out in public, sorry, not sorry, because I'm in beautiful San Francisco, I often meet people that are only speaking French and they just want to know where Union Square is. Aujourd'hui, how's your day? Things like that. So I'm getting there. I've always just been shy. I am. I know you just fell out the bed and your teeth flew out your mouth. Deirdre, stop lying. You ain't shy. I am sometimes with strangers. I really am. I just keep to myself. But I'm in an international city. This is the perfect time to speak French. I'm also looking into programs where I can be around French people or people who speak French all day. So I can kick my butt and get into swing. I've been studying French ever since I was 12, you guys. And when my husband was here and when we were together, he would speak French with me and I loved it. So it's like, okay, I got to get back on track. My grandfather spoke fluent French. He was Creole. He was born in Alexandria, Louisiana. Okay. So unfortunately, when my dad passed away at 5, he didn't get the chance to teach me. He was kind of rough at it. But my granddad would speak it. But then he passed when I was, I think, Let me see. Okay, my dad passed when I was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I didn't get the benefit as an adult to speak. I mean, it missed a generation. My son studied French in high school. I think he still speaks a little. My daughter is fluent in Spanish. She wasn't really feeling it. It doesn't matter to me. But yeah, I'm claiming it because for the next 40 years, 50, what am I talking about? Well, I'm almost 60. We're claiming 100. I'm going to speak French. And I don't want it to be broken pigeon of Creole French. I want it to be French, France. Okay? Okay. So yeah, my tongue gets tied and I can't help it. Then we're going to look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 websites. And I love the topic of numerology. Everyone has their own story to tell. Maybe I'll do something during this October where people can click the link and up until that point, like maybe the first 15 topics, I'll click a live and say, who wants to talk about any of those topics? And then a couple days before Halloween, I'll click a live and say, who wants to share their stories about these topics? Whatever may come, right? Because people have their own stories. You can't tell anybody what their experience is when it comes in the spiritual realm or the realm of the craft. It's up to them. And I'm wide ears open, listening. I'm intrigued. I have friends who are witches and warlocks and fairies. Good for them. They're good people with good jobs and they don't break laws. And on the weekends, they do cosplay. Yay, like Gigi Darling. I do mine every day. But you know what I'm saying. I never put anyone down for anything that is pure and wholesome, fun and fantasy or whatever. Why? Well, don't we have enough problems in the world? Yeah, we ain't doing that. No, ma'am. No, sir. So yes, oddities and curiosity, numerology. Let's hit it. So let me find the first thing I want to share. If you're new here, welcome and thank you for subscribing. If you find me live and you find you can't chat yet, you have to be a member for 5, not a member, but shout out to my members, my VIPs. You have to be a subscriber for minimum 5 days, then you are allowed to chat. It's just merging, purging, going forward, new rules that we're vetting. How about that? So yeah. Ooh, what am I looking at? Let me go back. Numerology. Let's start there. And then I'm going to have to physically punch in the webbies because I got a lot going on, a lot open. That's how we rock and roll over here in class culture. So when you pull it up, numerology is the pseudo-scientific belief in the divine or mystical relationship between a number and one or two coinciding events. It is also the study of the numerical value of the letters in words. So that's why I'm going to follow this up with letters, names, and ideas. It is often associated with the paranormal alongside astrology and similar to divinatory arts. Okay. Divination. Okay. They always like to use words that I really don't use, but I see it. I know what it means. I put the word that makes sense for me. Divination. Okay. Now here it says, how can I find my numerological number? Because I don't like the way they word stuff. So there's all types of tricks and trades and videos and systems. You can do the rest. But just know that it's a pseudo-scientific belief in the divine or mystical relationship between a number and coinciding events. Okay? So that's the start. Let's go to the next. The purpose of numerology. People always have questions, and I always ask them, well, what type of research do you do? Well, I don't do any. That's the wrong answer. Numerology purports to tell the future. Who doesn't want to have some fun with that? Why not? It's harmless. It's not against the law. It's in the privacy of your own home. And if you don't want nobody to know, while you're talking, while you're telling somebody, keep it private, keep it intimate, do whatever you want. YOLO. You only live once, right? Guide to human behavior, predict the outcome of relationships, and otherwise divine the unknowable by figuring out a person's numbers. People love to do that, right? Okay, that was easy. We're going to take that away because I got a lot of websites. Because I know you know how to Google a word. We are past that. Look, shout out to the day one. Shout out to all of my hearts ago, but the newbies. I appreciate you too. We just grabbing you and we going. We flying in the wind. Because why? We've set up all type of playlists for you to catch up. Let's talk about Kemetic numerology. Okay? Isn't that fascinating? Okay? The divine significance of numbers. The divine significant purpose of numbers. I was trying to figure out how I wanted to reword it. Scientific and organic system of observing reality. Kemet or Kemet, however people might want to say it, has a scientific and organic system of observing reality. Okay, you know that was coming. So you do the rest. But before I leave here, let's hit images. African spirituality includes, give me a second, and we've already talked about Obaya and Obey. We've already talked about a lot of things. Give me a second. I swear I feel like an old Hollywood actress with this voice. It's so funny. Maybe I should do some voiceovers. No, I'm not going to do that. Metaphysics, alchemy, voodoo, astrology, numerology, symbology, cosmology. Cosmology. I don't like that word. Cosmology. Sorry. Cosmology. Look, I am conjugating, please forgive me, all types of languages, and it's hard because I'm stopping myself in my track. I'm syllable like a M or effing because I'm trying to pronounce words correctly in a different language. So that's why I break things down in syllables. Calling on Osiris. Orishas. What the hell? I'm looking that one up. OIR. And I'm also doing this, you guys, because people have lost the art of actually looking up words because they think they're shamefaced because they have to look up a word. I'm like, what? No. ORIS has. See how I broke that down? Ooh. You see how I get squirrel?
Orishas.
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 Orishas. Now, when you put in Orishas, I'm not doing it here because I already got the show and it will be 2 hours long. Are mediators between the human and spiritual realm. Shout out to Africa. Okay. Orishas. Nice. What was the other word? Cosmology. Okay, yeah, I got that out. Okay. So, yeah. Nice. Oh, yeah, we're going to squeeze that in somewhere, aren't we, Arsigo? We sure are. So, there you go. And then we're going to do letters next. So, how about I just stop there? Oh, yeah, the Ankh. Oh, all kind of goodness, right? Let's just scroll for a minute. We can take a moment. Breathe, relax, enjoy. Okay, Egyptian numbers, Dendera zodiac, Kemetic astrology. Get your life. Okay. But yeah, Time to move forward. Enjoy your research. I want you to take exactly what I said and say, oh my goodness, thank you for introducing it to me. Now I'm going to take it the next step. Abso-freaking-lutely. That's exactly what I'm doing this for. Everything we talk about is down below in the description box. I don't want to tell anybody. I want to have a discussion on what else did you find? And we'll get there one day. I'm just opening this up to my channel, my algorithms, my hearts of gold, because we are more than just one thing. We don't chase each other by the tail every day, all day long. We must roam. We must migrate. We must evolve. The system of ancient Egyptian numbers was used in ancient Egypt from around 300 BCE until the early first millennia CE. It was a system of numeration. So everyone used numbers. Everyone, for whatever reason, everyone knows what a number is. The ancient Egyptians had a way of writing numbers just as they had the hieroglyphic alphabet for letters, and they used strokes, right? So you can find all kind of goodness there as well. Shout out to our internationals that love the links. Okay, look at the beautiful, right? Symbols are everything, you know. I love when people say Roman. I'm like, well, what about the strokes in Egypt? They go, oh my, yes. How a finger is 10,000. Right. Here's a Kemetic chart of symbols. I have papyrus. I bought it from an Egyptian in when I was serving in Germany, and he was just fascinating. He had a what do you call, a tent in the local market in downtown Germany. I'm not going to tell you where. And I would visit him as often as I could and ask him all type of questions. And I knew it was authentic. I have my papers and everything. And how he would just tell me tales for 5 minutes about being in Egypt. And I would ask him questions about movies. Was that true? And this true? And he was like, yes. He says, I love that you are asking these questions to me. He says, because that matters to me. Even if no one even talks to me, they just come and buy my ware and don't ask me anything. And Egypt is on my list of places to visit in the motherland. So yes, and I have Egyptian friends. So I'm trying to make it when they're there, because that's how you want it. Number one, a friend. Number two, someone who has lived there all their life. And number three, I'd rather pay them instead of a hotel, right? I want to live in a cot. I want to live like in Egypt. I want to walk up and touch that with my hand. I don't want to be on a tour with a bunch of tourists and a tour guide talking at me, right? So now we get on with the websites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So which one am I going to do first? I have to go back and forth, you guys, to keep me on track. No, I don't. I did that on purpose. I have to copy and paste because it's a lot going on and I got a lot of things up there. So we're going to do it one by one. Perfect planning. All right, let's go here first because it is fascinating. Everyone should appreciate it. And guess what? If you're a parent, children are probably studying it. They probably have projects. If you are a creative, you should already be, let's just say, versed on some of these things. If it's a passion of yours. I found out how to get rid of that. Somebody taught me last night. Thank you. They were like, yeah, don't touch anything else. Just hit that X on the end. I'm like, thank you. Because it's driving me nuts. Like all of this is driving me nuts. Go away. They telling on me, aren't they? This is horoscope.com. This is down below in the description box. What is numerology? Is an ancient study that draws meaning from different numbers, number combination, letters, and symbols in your life. This art can help us tap into the underlying patterns of the universe and reveal new truths about who you are. That was a bit of a more broader and modern explanation, right? Right. It talks about life path. You get other things. You can master it. Okay. Soul numbers, angel numbers, path numbers. It's everything. You could study this for 10 years and still not get bored. I've read several books on it. It's time for another one. I haven't read a book on numerology in about 4 years. So it's time to grab something else. I don't really buy books anymore, you guys. I'm banned from buying books. I used to have libraries and libraries of books until I moved for this last time. I said, you know what? Forget that. The library is my library. I don't have time. And I would rather buy something for my art collection and or for my projects, because I would read it and it would just sit there and I would go, you know what? That's crazy. We're in the digital world. I am embracing everything digital, and that's what it is. I love old nasty magazine, and I am in a bookstore every once in a while, but yeah, it's very rare. If I buy a book, it's because it's a piece of art and or it's antiquity and or it has worth, or I think I'll keep it for 20 years and in 20 years it'll be worth $500. So yeah, I don't really buy a lot of books anymore, because why? Now I'm looking for the X over there, it won't let me. Yeah, I knew they were going to catch up with us. Why? Away. Yeah, see, they doing too much. It just makes me angry. It's like, why are you there? And if I hit that, it'll say add choices. And then it'll say something else. And then it'll make me mad. And then I'll be like, well, that's not what we're talking about. Let me refresh, you guys, because now it's making me mad before I choose it. Okay, now it's gone. Woo, I was about to lose it, y'all. Get out of here. I hate that. Don't you? Let's see, there's it again. And there's no X on the end. And it's making me mad. Can I make a curse to get rid of it? Good grief. This is a great website. Let me focus. It's called theparticularbrunette.com. And they go into paganism, numerology, animal symbolism. It's working, learning a new language. Animal symbolism. I had a teacher that told me that, said, don't get shocked or shaken when your brain is scrambled because you're delving into the new language. I said, yes, what is it? He's like, that's growth. It's learning. It's your mind reorganizing. Your patterns are off. I said, thank you. Oh, finally it went away. No. Oh, paganism, numerology, animal symbolism. Discover your life path and number. I'm so sorry that won't go away. Y'all don't even know. It's making me angry. Discover your life path number. Powerful numerology secrets. Life path number reveals essential truths about your personality, spirituality, character traits, and life purpose, and is a popular numerology aspect. The great thing about my channel is just me being me, and I don't even care. And that's why I don't feel embarrassed about anything, because we don't care. Look at all this good stuff. The table of contents. Look at all this stuff. Positive traits, challenging characteristics, life path number, compatibility. I mean, I really like her website. I really do. A life path number is sometimes referred to as your holistic number, and is simply what your soul's purpose is here on earth. I hate it. It's your holistic number, and it gives you your purpose on earth. That's why a lot of people don't like to read, because they don't say stuff right. Your life purpose number will keep you focused on your goals and spiritual intentions. That's all we needed to say. It shows your, here we go, give me a second, natural talents, flaws, goals, and your higher calling. So you do the rest. You do the rest. Now, what is the next, Webby? Because I'm trying to keep these under an hour. Because I know you have time. And in your own time, you'll come back and visit it. Just like I do. These are for me as well. Instead of having bookmarks on a computer, I have the bookmarks on my channel and my videos. And I go back, and I research these. And they broaden my knowledge. And we learn something new today. Right? Yeah, I got to figure that out. The heck is going on? Now I'm waiting. Give me a second. Now we're going to look at the 7 worlds at WordPress, and Kemetic numerology. Ooh, why they mad? Why you mad? Okay, here we go. Give me a second, you guys. And while that's waiting, I'm going to get the next one, because there's always more than one way to skin a cat. Copy. And get the next one. Paste. Copy that one. And let me see something. Somebody was saying before I came on today that YouTube and StreamYard was tripping. So maybe that's what we're experiencing. Just sit back, relax, take a sip. Put it on pause. Go TT, you know, relax. That's why I wanted to hit this live and get it over. I was like, nope, let me do it now before I have my lovely lunch. Give me a second. Yeah, it's like doing something weird in the background. So let's do the story of mathematics first, since the other one is being weird. There's a story, Gigi? Oh, yes. The story of mathematics.com is a fascinating website. And I'm even going to send this to my daughter, the scientist. Okay? My son was doing, in 4th grade, he was doing 10th grade math. Math is something everybody should. I love fraction. I'll always say I hate math. I should stop saying that. Sorry, universe. You know I don't mean it. Fractions is my get down, but that other stuff, it was a struggle bus getting my bachelor's, y'all. I had to take it twice. I hired 2 tutors, and I did a summer class, child, because I was like, y'all can take that bachelor's and stuff it. But I finally passed it, baby, with a C+, because math is such a struggle for me, because I am an artist. I'm a creator. And it was such a struggle, but I pat myself on the back. I did that. Ooh, it was hard, but fractions, I'm good. All this other stuff, ooh, child. But it was a lot. But yeah, look at this. The early Egyptians settled along the Fertile Nile Valley as early as 6000 BCE, and they began to record strokes, hashes, carving in bones, right? The patterns of lunar phases and the seasons, both for agriculture and religious reasons. Look, I also suspect it's for personal reasons. If you get my drift, yeah, let's just do something before something happens. Yeah, we're going to have that discussion. We're going to have that discussion. The pharaoh's surveyors used measurements based on body parts, right? Everything was about the body and the womanness of it all, of planet Earth, isn't it? A palm, a finger, 10 fingers, all of that. You're going to read that. Okay? Ancient Egyptian number system, right? Papyrus, right? Multiplication, all of the good stuff is down below. Unit fractions could also be used for simple division sums. For example, if they needed to divide 3 loaves among 5 people, they would first divide 2 of the loaves into thirds and the third loaves into fifths. Then they would divide the leftover third from the second loaf into 5 pieces. Thus, each person would receive 1/3 plus 1/5 plus 1/15, which totals 3/15, as we would expect. Because why? They cared and wanted everyone to have equal. Isn't that beautiful? And most of them were illiterate, right? There's always fairness. There's always a purpose. There's always kindness. There's always care, healing, and we have to feed and nurture each other. Someone could see with their eyes if they got little and not more. That's what causes fights and wars and division, when people have needs and they're not met, right? Math is a wonderful thing when you look at it that way. All right, yay, it came up. Maybe the internet is just being inundated for whatever reason. There's a lot going on in the real world. It's always a lot going on, but I just suspect it's Monday morning and somebody didn't do a reboot somewhere. Okay, yeah, somebody fell asleep on the job or something. Isn't this beautiful? Now, I don't know if this is stylized, meaning if anyone owns that, but I love that. I'm just going to cheat it a little bit by cutting it off at the bottom so I'm not stealing someone's art. Why it's covered like that, I don't know, but I thought it was interesting and I wanted to share it with you. But if you can stomach that and read what's behind there, I can appreciate what they're doing. They're just giving you something, another experience. When you see that, you go, something's blocking me. It's bothering me. Well, you're engaging it. They made you feel a certain way. That's what art is about. It made you feel a certain way. Interesting, right? I just thought that was interesting how that overlay was there. Now I'm going to do something to see if that overlay interacts with images. Ooh, you might find that in a video near you, boop. Or a project. Union of energies. Ooh, what is that? Right? Give me a second. Now, I know I'm going to go away off of that page, and it's going to come here. Nice, right? Yeah, I'm just being research. I wanted to share that because just because you come across something that's like, ew, you might look at it and go, ah, okay. So yeah, masters of a matter of energies. I work in the realm of energy. Okay. Shout out to the replay crew in real time for a word of worship and my story time about being a Taoist. But I think everybody should have energy work no matter what religion you choose. The 9 realms. So I'll put this in extra for you guys, just in case somebody needs that help. Nice, right? But yeah, I just thought that was interesting how they have that overlay over there. Let's go. Can we go back? Yeah, that's just interesting, isn't it? You can still read it. Animism, animalism. Okay. Animism. We already talked about that. Interesting, right? They're talking about the papyrus. Yeah, it's not that much, but I just thought that was interesting. I wish I could ask the person that created that why they chose to do that. But let me put this in extra, like we need more, but I'm going to do it anyway. I sure am. Give me a second. Edit, paste. Don't sleep on my description boxes because I always almost sneak in an extra somewhere. So we did the 7 worlds, then we did the union of energies. Now we're going to do we did the story of math. Now we're going to do numerologists, right? Numerologists. And then we're going to do the awakened state. Okay. I'm just reading these links, their names, just so I can pick the right tab. Which one do I want to do first? This one. Let's do the awakened state. Now, this was fascinating. A lot of these are vloggers or bloggers or whatever, however you want to pronounce it. And I like to go in and see what they have to talk about it, because it's easy to go to Wikipedia. It's easy to go to whatever in PR and listen to what they say. But I stop there because that's their presentation of the topic. I go here and then I bring it to us, the Hearts of Gold. So here I like their take on it. Numerology is naturally an interest, that occurs during awakening, because many individuals can find themselves starting to see repeated numerology sequences over and over. I know you do it. I've seen 1234 the whole of my life. Some other people choose other numbers, and that's fine. It's only for you. What the person next to you sees is not for you. So don't listen to their story, but don't feed into it, because it's not for you. You will be off the path. So yeah, sometimes even to the point where these numbers begin to haunt you. You see them all the time. I don't use the word haunt. I say bless you. You see, that's why I'm slithering. I don't do the spooky ookie ookie unless something's trying to bother me or be mean to me. And if you feel like there's an entity there, maybe the entity needs help from you or healing from you so they can calm down. Okay. Many people believe they are simply angelic numbers or messages from the angels, and I can get into that. I'm skipping, you know how I am. The way to understand each of the the numerology sequences, you have to study the tree of life. Ooh, that's coming soon. You know it is. Archetypes, geometry, various symbolism throughout ancient history all encompass these wonderful things. Get your life by reading this. I'm not going to read it all because that's infringing. I am introducing it to you. Okay. And all of this good stuff. Look at this: DNA, gateway, wish, path, spirit guides, the golden ratio, global consciousness, wake up calls. Okay. Enjoy. I was like, ooh, thank you so much for that. That's why people make things and leave them there, because people like me come along and find them. If you're a content creator and you're not making videos from 5 minutes to 5 hours, just putting it on your channel so where people can come and find it later, you're not a vlogger. You are not in the same, let's just say, class as Gigi Darling. Get to working. Work, 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 work. Work, 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 work. Work, 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 work. Okay. Shout out to Rihanna. We share oh, now I'm gonna put it out there, child. Well, look. Shout out to Barbados. How about that? Work, 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 work. Okay, this was a fun one, and I like the ghouly, Halloweeny there image. Go for it. Life is short. Let's have some fun. The numerology of Halloween and stuff. I'm trying not to curse. They talk about the kids and the candy and all of that, but I'm not a kid and I don't eat candy that much. I'm an adult. You have to fashion it for your fun and passions. I'm gonna dress up till I'm 102. Just get over it. Okay, and then they have other things here. Halloweens, which is Hallows Eve, Halloween, right? Then they talk about other things, numerology, okay? Lots of other things. But then I'm going to go at the top. But look at this. Become a VIP. Testimonials, products, astrology, divination. Now let's go at the top. Close your eyeballs. They have pull down menus. You can get a report. So if you're shy and you don't want to go out to a psychic, which I think is a hoot, do it once a year just because. Even if you don't believe her, be nice. Don't be a wise, you know what? Be patient, be nice, say thank you, leave, say whatever you have to say. Take that energy outside because she might put a curse on you. Don't play. I'm just saying real quick. Just go in, be fun, be happy, be light. Listen to what she says, even if you don't believe it. You don't have to answer. Just let them do what they do. It's fun. Numerology reports, your daily horoscope, numerology, horoscope. I don't even like words like that. Numeroscope, numeroscope, numeroscope. That's stupid. Yeah, I said it. Manifesting with numbers, decoding your phone number. Okay, try it. Calculate your life path number. Numerology 101. Angel numbers and repeating numbers. We just talked about that. Number meanings. So I really like this, Webby. Astrology, cosmic collection, monthly astrological report, full moon manifestation guide, ritual of release, horoscope, divination, tarot, angel, crystals, chakra healing, meditation, rituals, spirituality, development. Yeah, I know I'm weird. I don't like how people word stuff. But yeah, enjoy this website because I did. I might even here. I'll say stop sharing, but I'm gonna leave it open because I'm gonna look at something that's gonna be between me and mine. Now, one last thing. Now we did the extra. We're gonna do this one. Give me a second. Oh, I think I did this one already. Did I? Let's see. Give me a second. Now and then I'm gonna end with a little personal story time. Give me a second, you guys. Yeah, I did that one already. Okay. I'm just making sure. Now I have this one open. Here we go. Give me a second. I'm just getting myself on the right path of where I'm trying to go. Okay. Now, my personal numerology story. Let's wrap it up in 10 minutes. I've always loved writing numbers. I can write 11111 on a piece of paper, you know, when you were little. And you know the strokes they teach us so we can learn how to write letters and numbers and cursive. Cursive is still a thing. I'm going to buy a big, beautiful journal and start writing cursive in it so my descendants can have my handwriting in a beautiful book where cursive is a thing now. Before I came and moved from Nevada to here, back to California, that y'all know the story. I still can't remember where it was. And I wrote my name down in cursive. And the lady got mad. This is not the story time. It's just, you know, a natural transition. And she got mad because she couldn't understand cursive. I think she was illiterate. And she got so angry. And I asked her after, you know, because I was sitting there waiting for her. I think I was in a dental office. You know how you have to sign in thing, which didn't make sense because, you know, look on your schedule. You can see who's here and not supposed to be here. But anyway, I knew I was there before this other lady they called. And I looked at her. I said, excuse me, is something wrong with my appointment in front of everybody? Because I don't do that. Mealy mouth, quiet, go up there. Please, ma'am. No. I said, hello. She says, well, what is your name? I said, Deirdre. She says, did you sign in? I said, yes. Well, I can't read cursive. And everybody in the whole office laughed at her. Well, that's what you get. See, everything is energy. Everything has power. That's what she got. That's what she got. Also, all she had to do was say, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't read this," or played it off. "Oh, I can't read this writing. Who's number 37 or whatever?" And I would say, "Oh, that's me." Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I think they're blanking out on us, y'all. Yeah, they trying to blank out on us. So I think I'm gonna end right there. Uh-oh. And I'm not gonna redo this live. So if you can hear me, good. If I come back and it's just not working, good. Otherwise, I'm going to hang in here because it is having blips. Let me put this on my, yeah, let me put this on my phone. Let me put this on my phone. Give me a second. Even if you can hear me, hold on. Yeah, we had a whole blank out right there. It says lost connection, but no, I see me. So I'm going to read it there. Numbers have power. I'm gonna leave it there. Numbers have power. Handwriting has power. Cursive has power. Codes have power. Strokes have power. Etchings have power. Because if you wrote it, it meant something. So that's where I'm gonna leave you with the oddities of numerology. And next, we're gonna talk about letters. Everything has power. Not only did that lady embarrass herself, the doctor made her apologize to me. And the ladies that saw me the next time there told me that she was fired because she couldn't read my name in cursive because it was so beautiful. It was so ancient to her, or she didn't know what it meant. That is power. And I wrote my name happily in cursive. Not because I was trying to be difficult, not because I didn't see where it said print only, just because that's who I am. We have to reclaim these things. Let's stop. For instance, wouldn't it be nice for us still, all of us, to be able to understand hieroglyphics? Still be able to use the Kemetic writing? Well, every time we evolve, we erase something. We need to stop doing that. I'm going to learn Kemetic. I'm going to learn hieroglyphics. I'm learning a whole new language. I'm reclaiming it. I offer that to you. Try to use all these links, educate yourself. Use every one of these videos I'm going to make in the month of October and reclaim something that interests you, because I think it's a shame that they're not teaching cursive. I refuse. Even if it says print, I'm going to cursive. You should know what it looks like. I refuse to let that die. I still handwrite letters. I'm going to start handwriting letters to grandchildren where they can open it when they're 50 and beyond. I'm going to do that. And numerology and writing and runes is an homage to those people where our humankind started, to the cradle of humankind. And I'm incorporate that into Halloween. And you will start seeing me do that too. We're in our decorations. Just give it back a little bit. Just remember them. Guess what? If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be standing here, because generation after generation, we have been birthed over and over and over again. And we have to pay attention to all of the systems and cultures and laws that take it away from us slowly each and every day. Write something every day in Kemetic. Write something every day regarding a rune or numerology. And for the next couple of days, for the whole month of October, you'll be able to come back here every year or throughout the year and say, okay, on this 10th, we talked about trees. Remember? The tree of life. Thank you, HUGz, for another episode. Sorry for that blip. If you didn't get that full story time, again, I walked into the dental office. I signed my name in. It was happenstance. I cursive. The lady couldn't read it, so she skipped me. I put my hand up in front of everybody because I had a feeling. I said, "Excuse me, is my doctor here? Is there a problem?" "Well, who are you?" "My name is Deirdre." "Well, I can't read that." I said, "That's not my problem. You can't read cursive." And she got laughed at. And then 6 months later, I found out she was fired. And then the 6 months, you know how you go get your cleaning. They were like, "Actually, your handwriting was the most beautiful thing we've ever seen on our sign-in sheet in a long time." Why is it that they're always trying to strip away beauty, culture, and spirituality? Ask yourself, because I won't allow them, especially here in class culture. Thank you, lovies. I will see you in a video coming VV soon. Hit all the reminder buttons. And until then, see you later. Bye.